Lok Sabha passes the Arms Amendment Bill, including provision of special status to sports persons. The bill makes a provision that a person can have a maximum of 2 firearms as against the present norm of 3. Citizenship Amendment Bill tabled in the Lok Sabha by the Home Minister Amit Shah. The bill says that it is not against the minorities of this country. And also, the Congress has opposed the bill, saying that it is a targeted legislation. The TMC, SP and other opposition parties also opposed the introduction of the bill. The BJP gains a majority in the Karnataka Assembly by winning 11 seats in the by-polls of the 15 assembly seats, and the Congress wins 2. Campaign intensifies for the third phase of Jharkhand Assembly polls. Addressing a rally in Hazaribagh, the Prime Minister says that the benefits of government schemes on insurance, health and housing are reaching the people. The Congress leader Rahul Gandhi also addresses rallies in Hazaribagh and in Ranchi. Uttar Pradesh Cabinet approves the constitution of 218 fast-track courts for speedy trial in view of rising crimes against women and children. Supreme Court agrees to hear on Wednesday a PIL seeking an SIT probe into the Hyderabad encounter case. In international news, Hong Kong sees the biggest protest since local elections last month. The election results boosted the pro-democracy movement seeking to curb controls by China. In sports, Russia is banned from international sports, including 2020 Olympics, for 4 years by the World Anti-Doping Agency. Namaskar and welcome to the news. I'm Mark Lynn. Here's our top story. The Lok Sabha today passed the Arms Amendment Bill, including a provision for special status of sports persons. And as per the provisions of this bill, a person can have a maximum of 2 firearms as against the present norm of 3. The Home Minister Amit Shah said that the sports persons will not be affected by this amendment. He said that the government has kept in mind that no sports person can face any problem during his or her shooting practice.
लगभग 1 महीने पहले गृह विभाग की वेबसाइट पर हमने सार्वजनिक रखा था। इस पर ढेर सारे संशोधन आए, बहुत सारे एमपी मुझे व्यक्तिगत तौर पर भी मिले हैं। उस वक्त भी सारे लोगों ने सुझाव रखा था कि भाई लाइसेंस एक बहुत कम है, हमारे 4 है, थोड़ा छीन लो, मगर 4 की जगह 1 मत रखो। थोड़ी प्रैक्टिकल डिफिकल्टी भी बताई थी। तो मान्यवर सबकी बात को सम्मान देते हुए मैं एक अधिकृत संशोधन भी लेकर आया हूं कि 1 हथियार की जगह 2 हथियार रखने का हम इसके अंदर प्रावधान लेकर आए हैं।
The Home Minister also said that those involved in celebratory firing will be jailed.
जो लोग सेलिब्रिटी फायरिंग करते थे, हर्ष फायरिंग कहते थे उसको, किसी की शादी है धड़ाधड़ हवा में फायरिंग करते, कोई चुनाव जीतता है हवा में फायरिंग कर देते थे, कोई रिलीजियस उत्सव है, धार्मिक उत्सव है तो भी हवा में फायरिंग करते। इसके कारण 169 लोगों की जान 2016 में गई। हर्ष फायरिंग ये बड़ी गंभीर चीज थी। हर्ष फायरिंग में भी हमने सजा का प्रावधान कर दिया है और हर्ष फायरिंग करने वालों को अब जेल की सलाखों के पीछे जाना पड़ेगा, इसका प्रावधान भी हमने कर दिया है।
The much talked about Citizenship Amendment Bill was introduced in the Lok Sabha today after 293 members voted in favor of it. Altogether, 82 opposition members, including the Congress, the Indian Union of Muslim League, the DMK and the Trinamool Congress voted against the introduction. The revised bill seeks to amend the Citizenship Act of 1955 in order to grant Indian nationality to Hindus, Sikhs, Buddhists, Jains, Parsis and Christians who are forced to come to India following religious persecution in Pakistan, Bangladesh and Afghanistan. The Home Minister, while presenting the Citizenship Amendment Bill in the Lok Sabha, said that if any Muslim from Afghanistan, Pakistan and Bangladesh applies for citizenship according to our law, then it will be considered.
तीनों राष्ट्रों के अंदर जो धार्मिक प्रताड़ना के आधार पर 6 धर्म समुदाय जिसका मैंने नाम कहा, वो लोग भारत में आए हैं, उन लोगों को भारतीय नागरिकता देने के लिए प्रस्ताव है। दिस इज रीजनेबल ग्राउंड फॉर क्लासिफिकेशन, और ये रीजनेबल ग्राउंड ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन के आधार पर आर्टिकल 14 को ये बिल आहत नहीं करता है। मान्यवर, मैं फिर से एक बार कहता हूं कि ये 3 राष्ट्रों से भी अगर कोई मुस्लिम सज्जन हमारे कानून के आधार पर एप्लीकेशन करता है तो ये देश खुले मन से इस पर विचार करेगा, परंतु उन लोगों को ये जो प्रावधान होने जा रहा है इसका फायदा इसलिए नहीं मिल सकता मान्यवर क्योंकि उनके साथ धार्मिक प्रताड़ना नहीं हुए। ये निश्चित क्लासिफिकेशन के आधार पर बिल लेकर आया हूं।
The Home Minister also said that the bill does not violate any rights of the Muslim community living in India. He further said that many people have been given citizenship, and the people who apply according to Indian law will also get citizenship. Moving on to our next story on the Citizenship Amendment Bill, the Lok Sabha MP from the Congress, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, said that the bill violates Article 14 of the Constitution and is also against Indian democracy. And the TMC MP, Sugato Roy, also termed the Citizenship Amendment Bill as a divisive step, and it's also unconstitutional, is what he said. We hope to get you these sound bites as we speak. Well, in fact, let's move on then. The ruling BJP in Karnataka on Monday scripted history by recording its first ever win in the Vokalaga bastion of Mandya district. It was also a dream come true for the Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa. The Amit Shah-led party also opened its account in Chikkabalapur and in Gokak Assembly segments in the December 5 by-polls, the results of which were declared today. BJP candidate Narayana Gowda defeated B.L. Devraj of the JDS by over 9,700 votes in the KR Pete of Mandya district that has been dominated by the Congress and the JDS for decades. And also the BJP has no presence there, had no presence there, but now of course it has a presence there. The Gowda is among the 3 disqualified JDS legislators who the BJP had fielded as its candidate in the by-polls. The BJP has also won 11 seats out of the 15 assembly constituencies for which polls were held. The Congress bagged 2 seats while 1 seat went to an independent. Well, as the BJP heads to a win in most of the seats in Karnataka by-elections, the Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa said that the people have given their support to the BJP and that will play an important role in running the stable government of the state.
I am happy that people have given very good verdict, and now without any confusion, because another 3.5 years without any discussion, we can give stable government and pro-people government. And my aim is in next assembly elections, minimum we must win 150 seats.
Conceding defeat in the Karnataka by-polls, the Congress leader D.K. Shivakumar said that the party agrees with the mandate of the people and accepts the defeat. He further added that the by-elections and the general elections both are different and there is no need to be disheartened.
We have to agree the mandate of the people of the voters of these 15 constituencies. But I could see that the people have accepted the defectors. All the by-elections, the ruling party will have an edge over the issues on various issues. But still, ultimately, we have accepted defeat. I don't think that we have to be disheartened.
After the huge loss in the by-polls, the senior Congress leader Siddaramaiah tendered his resignation from the Legislative Party leadership. In the Assembly, the leader sent his resignation to the party chief Sonia Gandhi. Now news from poll-bound Jharkhand. And the Prime Minister is on the campaign trail in Jharkhand. He addressed a rally in Hazaribagh. The Prime Minister said that this huge gathering of people clearly depicts the mood of Jharkhand.
इतना बड़ा विशाल जनसागर झारखंड की जनता का मिजाज क्या है, इसके भली भांति दर्शन करा। यहां के लोगों के दिल में विकास के प्रति कितना विश्वास है, ये आज मैं इस जनसागर में देख रहा हूं। पूरी दुनिया में हिंदुस्तान का जय जयकार है, उसका कारण क्या है? क्या कारण है? गलत। झारखंड के मेरे भाइयों, आपका जवाब गलत है। ये मोदी के कारण नहीं है, ये मोदी के कारण नहीं है, ये आपके कारण है। 130 करोड़ देशवासियों के कारण है।
Prime Minister also addressed another rally in Bokaro where he appealed to the people to vote for the BJP.
एक गठबंधन झारखंड को लूटने के लिए मशक्कत कर रहा है। ऐसे समय जब आपके पास आया हूं, तो आज देश के एक और राज्य ने बहुत बड़ा मजबूत फैसला दे दिया है। यहां आने से पहले शायद आपने टीवी में देखा होगा, कर्नाटक में आज उपचुनाव के नतीजे आए हैं। ये सामान्य उपचुनाव नहीं है, क्योंकि कर्नाटक में आज जो उपचुनावों का नतीजा आया, उससे कर्नाटक की सरकार का भविष्य तय होने वाला था।
The Congress leader Rahul Gandhi today held an election rally at Hazaribagh in Jharkhand, and he said that if the Mahagathbandhan forms a government in the state, they will work for the betterment of farmers.
मैं आपको स्टेज से सीधा बता देता हूं, चुनाव के बाद गठबंधन की सरकार बनेगी, झारखंड में 2500 रुपए मिलेंगे दान के लिए। और जैसे मध्य प्रदेश, छत्तीसगढ़, राजस्थान, कर्नाटक, पंजाब में किसानों का कर्जा माफ हुआ था, वैसे ही 2 लाख रुपए तक का कर्जा यहां भी हम माफ करके दिखा देंगे। लो।
The Uttar Pradesh cabinet today cleared a proposal to set up 218 fast-track courts for hearing cases pertaining to crimes against children and rape cases. The state law minister Brajesh Pathak told the reporters that the chief minister Yogi Adityanath has expressed concern over the crimes against women. Now, of these, 144 courts will hear cases of rape, while 74 courts will hear cases in which POCSO Act has been slapped. The cabinet also approved the Zurich Airport International as developer of the Jewar Airport.
उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार ने वर्तमान परिस्थिति को बहुत गंभीरता से लिया और हमने तय किया है कि हम 218 नए फास्ट ट्रैक कोर्ट खोलेंगे। उसमें 144 कोर्ट हम जो महिलाओं के प्रति अपराध है, जो रेप के जैसे गंभीर मामले, केवल वो सुने जाएंगे। और इसमें हमने अपर सत्र न्यायाधीश स्तर के अधिकारी की नियुक्ति के भी आदेश दिए हैं, पद सृजित कर दिए हैं। उनके सहयोगी स्टाफ के भी पद सृजित कर दिए हैं। हमारे पास जो भी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है और जो मैक्सिमम हम कर सकते हैं, हम महिलाओं के साथ हैं, अपनी बहनों के साथ खड़े हैं। हम चाहते हैं कि महिलाओं को शीघ्र न्याय मिले।
The Supreme Court today agreed to consider the granting of a hearing on Wednesday on one of the PILs seeking an SIT probe into the killing of 4 men arrested on charges of gang rape and murder of a veterinarian in Telangana by the police in an alleged encounter. A bench headed by the Chief Justice S.A. Bobde took note of the submissions of the lawyer G.S. Money that the plea seeking independent investigation against the police officials concerned be listed for hearing urgently. The State Bank of India today announced a cut in a one-year MCLR rate, that is the marginal cost of funds based lending rate, by 10 basis points effective from December 10. Now, with this cut, home, car and other retail loans of the SBI linked to MCLR will get cheaper. After the latest cut, the SBI's one-year MCLR comes down to 7.9% per annum from 8% per annum. This is the 8th consecutive cut in MCLR by the SBI this fiscal. SBI said that it continues to remain the cheapest loan provider in the country, and the latest rate cut is meant to pass on the benefit of this reducing cost of funds to the customers. And December 31 is the last date for State Bank customers to apply for a free-of-cost replacement of their MAG stripe, or the magnetic stripe card, to avail a new EMV, that is Europay, MasterCard and Visa chip and PIN-based card. Those holding the MAG stripe card need to apply at their home branch by December 31. SBI said in a post on Twitter, the MAG stripe debit cards are being used by SBI customers, and failing to apply for a replacement by the due date will be deactivated. Those cards will be deactivated. The Reserve Bank of India had in fact last year directed commercial banks to migrate their customers from MAG stripe cards to EMV chip cards and PIN-based cards. President Nath today presented the Lakshmipat Singhania IIM Lucknow National Leadership Awards 2018 at Vigyan Bhavan in New Delhi. Addressing the gathering, the President said that the latest and old age experiences together help us to improve present management institutions.
These awards are instituted in the name of a visionary and outstanding business leader, Lala Lakshmipat Singhania. Incidentally, Lalaji's Karma Bhumi was Kanpur, where I was born and educated. I cannot but get overwhelmed by pleasant memories that Kanpur always had with this business house. Lakshmipatji was known for his entrepreneurial spirit and contribution to business and society. It is indeed befitting that one of the country's premier management institutions, IIM Lucknow, and JK organization have come together to institute these awards.
The President also said that the country has experienced much advancement after independence. He added that the progress came with its share of challenges as well, and he also stressed that the right leadership can help in dealing with these problems.
Since independence, India has made tremendous progress in various walks of national life. From economy to science and technology, from health care to education, from women empowerment to social justice, we have made enormous progress. The world has taken note of our democratic institutions, economic strength, scientific prowess, culture and diversity. We, however, still face great challenges which need to be addressed. We need to collectively find solutions to the problems such as climate change, strive for inclusive growth, develop an entrepreneurial culture, safeguard our natural resources, and ensure justice for the weakest sections of the society. These are no ordinary challenges, but we have shown the resolve to set our standards high.
The Environment Minister Prakash Javadekar, who is heading the Indian delegation in the high-level segment of the UNFCCC Conference of Parties in Madrid, visited the Indian Pavilion today. The theme of the Pavilion is how India is leading the way towards responsible climate action. One of the major attractions of the Pavilion is a segment on 150 years of celebrating Mahatma Gandhi. India's Pavilion has been a big hit among the delegates participating in COP25. The minister is scheduled to hold 6 bilateral meetings today on the sidelines of COP25. The Environment Minister also met Lord Duncan, the Minister for Climate Change of UK, The minister also held a bilateral meeting with the British Environment Minister on the sidelines of UNFCCC Conference of Parties or COP25. Both the leaders also tried a hand at the charkha at the India Pavilion. With the dream of a smokeless rural India, Pradhanmantri Ujjwala Yojana is playing a crucial role in laying the foundation of a new India. This scheme has transformed the lives of all those families which till now were suffering from various problems associated with the use of traditional stoves. Let's take a look at how this scheme has changed the lives of this family from Pune in Maharashtra.
Reshma Ghulam Ali Bhagwan is a resident of Vanavadi in Pune district. Cooking food has become much easier for Reshma as she has got rid of the traditional stove. She no longer has to waste hours waiting in queue to buy kerosene as she has got a gas stove under the Pradhanmantri Ujjwala Yojana. She says this scheme has proved to be a boon for her and many like her. Reshma is happy and she is able to use the time she used to spend cooking earlier on doing other things.
जो मोदी सरकार ने हमको गैस दिया है उससे हमको परेशानी दूर हो गई हमारी। जो हम स्टोव पे पकाते थे रॉकेल को परेशानी होने की हमको वो परेशानी दूर हो गई। तो जो मोदी सरकार ने गैस दिया तो हमारा टाइम बच रहा है तो हम जॉब को भी जा सक रहे ले। रॉकेल मिलने का नहीं, रॉकेल को लाइन लगाने की पड़ने की, काम पे जाना आसान हो रहा गैस आया तो टाइम की बचत भी हो रही है। हमको बहुत अभी सहूलत हो गई है। इतनी खुशी हो गई हमको सिलेंडर मिला तो खुशी हम बता नहीं सकते बात में करके। मोदी सरकार ने जो सिस्टम निकाली है वो बहुत अच्छी निकाली है।
Reshma's husband Ghulam Ali drives an auto and is happy getting a gas stove in his house under the scheme. He says that after getting this gas stove, he no longer has to go from shop to shop in search of kerosene and that he and his wife no longer have to waste their entire days waiting in line to buy kerosene.
जब ये उज्ज्वला गैस नहीं था तो जब वो रॉकेल के ऊपर जो पकाने के तो रॉकेल नहीं मिलने का बहुत परेशानी थी। यानी एक दुकान से दूसरे दुकान जाओ उसके अंदर पूरी टाइम बर्बाद होने का। और जब रॉकेल भी मिल जाने का तो स्टोव का प्रॉब्लम, फिर स्टोव भी चला तो चला नहीं तो फिर उसको पिन करते बैठो, बहुत सी परेशानी होती थी। जब से ये उज्ज्वला गैस दिनेश सर ने मिला के दिए मोदी सरकार के थ्रू तो बहुत से हमारे घर में परेशानियाँ दूर हो गई। ये टाइम बचने लगा तो मेरे मिसेस को भी काम पे जाने का वो भी टाइम बचने लगा। अभी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
This family of Pune has got rid of the poisonous fumes of traditional stove and in addition is able to save more time to earn a living. Pradhanmantri Ujjwala Yojana is helping women physically, mentally and financially across the country. Bureau Report, DD News.
The US President Donald Trump has warned that North Korea's Kim Jong-un had everything to lose through hostility towards the United States after Pyongyang said that it had carried out a major new weapons test. The announcement of Saturday's test came just hours after Trump said that he would be surprised by any hostile action from the North, emphasizing his very good relationship with Kim. Trump and Kim engaged in a month of mutual insults and threats of devastation in 2017, sending tensions soaring before a diplomatic rapprochement the following year. The pair have met 3 times since June of 2018, but with little progress towards denuclearization. Pyongyang has set Washington a December 31 deadline to make new concessions to kickstart stalled talks. In Hong Kong, vast crowds of black-clad demonstrators thronged the largest anti-government protests since local elections last month. The demonstrators, from students to professionals and the elderly, marched from Victoria Park towards the financial area. The protests were largely peaceful throughout the afternoon, though at night tensions emerged between the riot police and some radical demonstrators. The rally was the first organized by the Civil Human Rights Front to get police approval since August. Since June, Hong Kong has seen more than 900 demonstrations, processions and public meetings, many ending in violent confrontations. Nearly 6,000 people have been arrested. South Africa's Zosibini Tunzi has been crowned Miss Universe for the year 2019, beating more than 90 contestants, including Miss India, Miss South Africa, Zosibini Tunzi, and Miss Universe Puerto Rico's Madison Anderson were the top 2 contestants for the Miss Universe title. The Miss Universe Mexico, in fact, became the second runner-up. The pageant brought together 90 women from across the world to witness the crowning. The 26-year-old Zosibini Tunzi is from Solo in South Africa. She is a social activist. She has been active in the fight against gender-based violence. And Miss India 2019, Javadekar Singh, could not make it to the top 10. Curtains fell on the event on Monday evening. Tunzi was crowned by Miss Universe 2018, Katerina, at the contest held in Atlanta. Well, Russia has been handed a 4-year ban from all major sporting events by the World Anti-Doping Agency. It means that Russia's flag and anthem will not be allowed at events such as the Tokyo 2020 Olympics and football's 2022 World Cup in Qatar. But athletes who can prove that they are untainted by the doping scandal will be able to compete under a neutral flag. WADA's executive committee made the unanimous decision in the meeting in Lausanne in Switzerland. So this comes, in fact, after Russia's anti-doping agency was declared non-compliant for manipulating laboratory data handed over to investigators in January of 2019. WADA says that Russia's anti-doping agency has 21 days to appeal against the ban. If it does so, the appeal will be referred to the Court of Arbitration for Sport. You've been watching DD News. Thank you for your time. Namaskar.